loss, preventing or eliminating type 2 diabetes, PCOS, better metabolic health, fasting, and much, much more. These are all things which are coming up in the summit, which starts today, the Quit Sugar Summit for June of 2026. And I'm here today with Mike Collins, who is the forerunner in the summit, who is the interviewer for all of these wonderful people that are going to be at the summit. I thank you so much, Mike, for being here on Dr. Cami Goes Keto. And we're going to have you run through the summit for us with I want to know like some of your favorite, just things that happened while you were interviewing people and little anecdotal stories that you might have and lectures that you're going to recommend for us to listen to. And then at the end, I'll give everybody a link to come and sign up for the summit, which is free and online.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. This is really a big help for the folks. A lot of this money from all the speakers is being donated to the American Diabetes Society. So it's a nonprofit, and we're helping people with diabetes and everything. So it's really a good cause and a good group. Actually, it's one of the, we've been doing this for 11 years, and this is literally the best event we've ever put on. Okay.
Wow.
And it is. I mean, it's the best organized, the best run, the best, name recognition of the speakers, the qualifications of the speakers, everything is super top notch. I think 90+% or 85+% of the people have MD or PhD behind their name or in front of their name. And it's just mind boggling. So Dr. Jason Fung is a must watch, you guys. You got to watch Dr. Fung. Dr. Fung, basically everybody knows the figure, 95% of all people lose any amount of weight, gain it all back in the first year. And then some, they add some. Well, he has effectively raised that to 99% with his new research in his new book, The Hunger Code. Amazing, amazing interview. Just super famous about fasting and insulin resistance. Dr. Rob Kiltz, I just got off his live stream a minute ago. Just incredible. He's a fertility doctor who has, 7 or 8 clinics across the country. And, he's gotten so many people pregnant by just changing their diet. And he's almost moved his entire practice to this instead of IVF. So Dave Feldman, The Cholesterol Code movie, which is on Netflix, you guys can watch. An amazing citizen scientist who did a movie about heart disease and a keto or a carnivore diet. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, they're going to hear me say amazing so many times, you're going to say, wait, they can't all be amazing. But I'm telling you, gang, they are all amazing. It is an incredible lineup. Judy Cho is a consultant who took her analysis of businesses and business processes into helping her mother. And now she's a huge educator. And she's just a really good speaker, really down to earth. I mean, it's just an amazing presentation. Cynthia Thurlow it talks about the thyroid. So if you guys are interested in that, that's amazing. She's really, really good. And she has a new book out. Dr. Ovadia has a new book out to go with his Stay Off My Operating Table. Now he has a Stay Off My Kitchen Table book. Dr. Ovadia has done thousands of heart surgeries and is firmly in the camp that, cholesterol doesn't have anything to do with how heart disease develops. It's just an amazing, so anybody in your group that has heart disease, your family or whatever. Dr. Lufkin has taught at UCLA and USC, has invented many, many of the devices people use for surgery and everything. Wrote a book called Lies I Taught in Medical School. I mean, it's just mind-boggling, the talent on this event. David Cavan is kind of one of the educators of all of these folks. They all kind of talk about him a little bit. His research predates almost all of these people and was one of the pioneers. Temple Stewart is a dietitian who kind of left that camp and because their party line is plant-based stuff. And she lost a bunch of weight, and she's just a compelling speaker. Courtney Luna is kind of a regular woman who just lost 60 pounds and got off of alcohol and drugs. I mean, she's just an amazing recovery process, all attributed to her change in diet. Just so you know, they start at midnight that day, so Saturday. Now, this registration is completely free. There'll be a link in the video below. Dr. Cami will have a link for you, and you can just go and register, and then you'll get emails when what the link is to go to your day that day. So just sign up. So Dr. Eric Westman is at Duke University. Actually worked with Dr. Atkins back in the day, and has been around. Again, one of the elder statesmen. Now, there's a few of them, and Dr. Westman is one, Dave Feldman is another, Jason Fung is another, that we've been doing these for 11 years that I've been trying to get on these events, okay? And finally, they've all come together in this one event to support the American Diabetes Society. Dr. Tim Noakes is a fascinating Professor Noakes from South Africa. When he started talking about this diet, the government or the licensing groups tried to take his license from him, and he had a 2-year, 3-year fight, which he was totally exonerated. He actually wrote a book called The Lore of Running, where he talks about carb loading, but at 60, he developed type 2 diabetes, and he had to literally rewrite the book. He was famous, for you athletes out there, for literally creating the South African long distance runners. I mean, his training, his book, his information, and he had to go completely reverse his field and write The Lore of Nutrition. Dr. David Unwin, and he's another one. I think there's 4 of these people on here. I might have missed one, but was recently on a Diary of a CEO, which is the second largest podcast in the world. Dr. Unwin works for the Great Britain has 150 documented reversals of type 2 diabetes. Just an amazing guy. His wife is Dr. Jen Unwin, who works also for the British government's medical service. And she is a food addiction and recovery person. Dr. Zoe is another one of the people I've been trying to get on for years. I gotta put, literally a couple of X's here. You guys gotta watch Dr. Zoe. I've been trying to get her on for years. Just an amazing, amazing presentation. She hardly ever does this kind of stuff, and it was just incredible. Dr. Marielle Glant, another one who is just amazing in that she started in Israel, and she had no government intervention. No one was bothering, no one was talking about it. And so she was able to really get a lot of stats, a lot of diabetes remissions, a lot of weight loss, and then brought it all to the United States and to telemedicine. Dr. Andrew Kutnick is a type 1 diabetic. So if you folks are interested there, type 1 diabetic. And he is also on the Diary of a CEO. And it looks like we're pushing time for Dr. Cami. Amy's amazing too. Dr. Mark is amazing, a local physician. Michelle Hurd is a long distance runner. Dr. Barry himself, Ken Barry, 3.7 million, that's million YouTube subscribers. Just an amazing. He was the founder of the American Diabetes Society. Gary Taubes is one of the most famous authors in the world. The Case Against Sugar, Why We Get Fat, Good Calories, Bad Calories, unbelievable. Dr. Chafee is a American doctor living in Australia who has just an amazing story and really a history. Through a lot of these, there's a history lesson going back to the caveman, and then short-term history lesson. You're going to learn. Mike Collins edict. You never figure out how you get out of a problem till you figure out how you got in it. And these will tell you the evolution of our diet and our food system. Dr. Rob Syrie is a bariatric surgeon who no longer does bariatric surgery. He does uses GLP-1. So if you're interested taking them, thinking of taking them, he does it to save lives, but he also talks about you have to get off sugar and ultra processed carbohydrates. Dr. Sean talks about visceral fat. Amazing guy. Amazing presentation. Dr. Boz, always amazing. Dr. Boz, I can't even say enough about her. You have to watch her. Dr. Beverly Yates, the Yates Protocol for Diabetes Remission. The original diabetes doctor, that's his handle, Dr. Brian Mole. And Laura is an amazing nutritionist as well. Another nutritionist, and Dr. Roger is he's actually a vegetarian, which was kind of amazing that Ken wanted him on. But he just gives a great presentation. Gang, that is,
So,
I did it in under 1 minute left for Dr. Cami.
oh
Yes,
my gosh, this is such a great event. It's going to be so wonderful. And is that the order of the speakers that you gave us? Is that how
that
they're
is
going to
the
come
correct
on?
order. That is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh my gosh. So Sunday looks so good to me. I know those speakers really well, and I'm really looking forward to a lot of those speakers.
Yep.
So
Friday.
this is going to be fabulous.
It really is. It's already fabulous in pre-registrations and sign, people grabbing the package, grabbing a copy of the package, because look, gang, it's 11 hours a day. You'd be like going to college taking notes for 11 hours if you want to watch them all. I did give you little highlights of the ones I think you should watch, but use that link of Dr. Cammy's, grab a speakers package, and you can watch them for the next week or two.
And
And
then you can purchase them to have them forever for $67.
that's right. That's right.
And so, yeah, that's a great deal too. It's just going to be wonderful. All
Yep.
right, Mike, I got to run. Thank you so much, everybody. Come and see us at the summit.
Right. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.